Hey agents, Luis Moreno here with Think Medicare, Think ACA. It's certification time for ACA on the federal facilitated marketplace. These are the states that participate on healthcare.gov. I made another video for new agents. Now I'm going to discuss the certification or the recertification for existing agents. Way shorter and super easy for you guys to do. All right, so I'm going to go over that right now. Before I do that, please comment, like, and if you would, subscribe to my channel. I'm trying to grow this thing. We're at about 5,500 subscribers. I want to get it to 10,000 by the end of the year. Guys, please do me the favor and help me out with that. Okay, let's get into this thing. All right, so recertification for agents 2025. All right, let's get in here and take a look. I am going to do the overview, okay? This is going to be the big picture, and then we'll get into the individual screen slides because it's never easy. Portal.cms.gov is a government site. They don't make it easy. All right, so check it out. So you guys are going to log into the enterprise portal, which is portal.cms.gov. Okay, so hopefully you've remembered your ID, which I'm pretty sure you do because the new rules now in Health Sherpa, which is the premier quoting and enrollment platform, now requires you to, so you should know your login and password. Okay. All right. So once you're in, you're going to go to Marketplace Agent Broker Training. You're going to select MLMS and you're going to select your role. You're an agent broker. Okay. Again, we are agent and brokers. And then you're going to get in here and you're going to complete the training for 2025. Do not click on the new agent training because you're going to have to do everything all over again. Okay, I made the mistake of just, go so quick sometimes, or I've got 10 things going on at the same time with phone calls coming in, and I happened to click on the new agent. I was like, no, I don't want to go do it all over again. Go find the returning agent and just complete that. If you made that mistake, it's not a big deal. The new agent will be there, never complete it, but as long as you do your returning agent certification, you are rocking. All right, so once you're in, got to remember, you're going to have an exam, guys. You're going to have a 10-question exam, and you're going to have to score a 70. All right. It's not that hard. So you got to pay attention to some of the new guidelines that we have to deal with because of what all these damn rat agents did. All right. Once you've passed your exam, you're going to go in here. You're going to print your certificate. You're going to save it. You're good to go. And then you're going to get in here and you're going to double check your completion and make sure you're set up. I am seeing some agents that are getting a section on this, the completion site where it's not saying yes. And I will go over that and explain what that issue is going to be. All right. So that is the overview. Okay. So that's the big picture. Now we're going to get in here. We're going to look at the individual screen slides. I forget, again, we only do this once a year and we have to get in there every 12 hours to get this thing set up. Now it's getting on my nerves. What is that called? It is reintegration. Oh, God, I could not think of that word. It's the reintegration that we have to do every 12 hours. All right. So let's get in here and let's go take a look at the specific slides. All right, here we go. All right. So 2025 health insurance registration and training for returning agents and brokers. All right. Let's get into it and go through all this. All right. So remember, you're going to have to log in. Well, I was hoping, nope, not going to show it. Okay. You go to portal.cms and you got your login page. You guys should already know what that looks like. Okay. So once you're in there, guys, you have to do the multi-factor authentication. What I would recommend is that you do text message and you set it to where it automatically, as soon as you log in, it sends you a text. That way you've got it, you plug it in, and you're in. Time is money. Don't screw around with email or the other stuff. I guess you can if you want to, but for me, I want to get that text message. That way I'm looking at it on my phone and I can plug it in right away. Okay, so once you're in, okay, you're rocking. Okay, so multi-factor, again, remember here, you choose what you want. I choose text message, and at the very bottom, you've got that checkbox where it sends it to you automatically. Now, once you're in, guys, and you're in there, you are going to choose Marketplace Training, and then you're going to choose MLMS. Now, you've got these other options to certify. never done them, so I know nothing about them. I think you've got to pay for the other two. And again, maybe you don't. I just don't know. Since it started in 2014, I have been doing MLMS. So you click on that and you're rocking. Okay. Once you've done that, you are going to reconfirm your role. Okay. You are an agent broker. You want to get paid and you want to sell. Do not choose not an agent broker. Do not choose not an agent. A double negative. Don't do that. So choose agent broker and you're rocking. Okay. Once you've done that, then what you're going to do is you're going to update your agent and broker profile. So you're going to choose, this is the help on demand side of things. This is what you're going to choose for consumers that go and try and self-enroll are going to see when they request help. So you can choose, let's make this thing a little bit bigger here. You are going to choose, I would like all my contact information displayed for all the states that I have a valid license, or you only want your contact information except your street address, or you would like only the contact information for your home state, or you do not want any contact, okay? And do not want to participate on Help on Demand. And if you're wondering what Help on Demand, I will have another video for that. But on the Help on Demand, what that is when a consumer goes to healthcare.gov and they're trying to enroll, and they're like, oh, this is too hard. I want help from an agent. They click, and it gets routed to a local agent. Guys, do not think that you're going to make a living off this. The most that I got in 1 year was about 100. Last year, total, I got 15. And not because it was a bad year. It's because there's so many agents coming in and selling ACA, and it's like a round robin. So maybe 1 year there was 10 agents here in my area, and we all got 100 each. Well, let's assume that there's 1,000 leads, and now there's 100 agents. Well, instead of getting 100 each, we're getting 10 each. So that's why it's gotten so scarce. The numbers of help on demand needs have really drastically dropped. So again, don't think you're going to make a living off this. It's nice when you get one, you go and you claim it. You got 15 minutes to grab it. And then you call, hey, I'm here to help you. You enroll them, you get credit. They're your clients. Okay. So now step one, update the agent broker profile. So you will go on here and you're going to put your information on here. It might already be in there. I can't remember. I think it is. I didn't have to plug all this in. So everything's in there. Check your hours of operations. You answer the race and ethnicity questions. You are an agency owner, and you will skip the business entity, and you will skip the web-based. Unless you're those people, just skip it and hit save and proceed. All right. Now, once you're here and you've hit save, you continue. All right. Agents and brokers must enter the correct NPN in their MLS profile to receive credit. If you screw up your NPN, you're out of luck. So make sure you're putting in the right NPN. The NPN cannot be up to 10. The NPN can be up to 10 digits long and must not begin with zeros. Guys, if you don't know how to go find your NPN, okay, something's wrong with you. Okay, as much as we need it in the ACA world, you need to memorize your NPN. It's like memorizing your social, your driver's license. Okay, you can Google NPN lookup. You can go to Nipper and you can put your information here and you will get your NPN. Try to remember your NPN. It is not your license number. All right, so let's continue. Let's go through here. Step one, NPN validation occurs during the annual registration process in the MLS. So every time we go certify annually, it's going to validate it. Okay, and it is only applicable to the current plan year. If an agent or broker does not maintain a valid NPN, which means you're not licensed, you're going to be out of luck. Okay, all right. Line of authority agent. These are LOA agents. Okay, you still got to get certified. Okay, bottom line. So if you're working for an agency where you're getting a salary, you don't have contracts, you still must be certified. You're going to have to go through the same thing. All right. Step two. Okay, after you've validated all that, step two, okay, you're going to complete the marketplace training on MLS. It's short, guys. All right. So you will get on here. Okay. So it's available in English or Spanish. You also got 2 other vendors. I know nothing about them. I always choose MLMS. Okay. You get in there. It's going to take approximately an hour. I will tell you, I probably did it in about 15 minutes. Okay. So the curriculum for the marketplace for returning agents consists of 1 required training module and 1 exam. So you're going to get a 10-question exam and you're going to have to score a 70 or better. If you fail, just go retake it. My suggestion, now pay attention to the modules, the module that you're going to be doing, because questions are coming from there. In fact, I don't even think we took an exam last year. It was just an attestation that you did it. I think last year I was done in 5 minutes, the whole deal. So just make sure you're paying attention to the modules, and then you got to score 70. Now, once you pass, okay, well, we got a little bit ahead of us. So where is your training? Where is your course going to be? So your course is going to be over here where it says transcript, and you're going to see the new agent training and the returning. Click on the returning. Okay. Then let's see here. Let me make sure we're going to continue. Okay. So yes, you click on the returning, and then you're rocking. Okay. Now you're going to get to, this is a little out of order. What a shocker. This is coming from the government. Okay. Okay. So once you've done that, you're going to see 2025 AB Marketplace Training, Individual Marketplace for Returning Agents and Brokers. Okay. You're going to open up the curriculum. Then you're going to go and do the training. Now, let's get out of here because again, I don't do the Health Sherpa or the INX cloud. I don't do any of that. So let's continue. All right. So you go and you do your training and you go pass your test. Now you're going to read and accept the marketplace agreements. Okay. Then you're going to confirm completion of all the registration steps, and then you will be able to print your certificate. Now, trust me, it's not easy to find. I did it. And I was like, how do I go print this thing? You would think that they would put a little button somewhere and make it easy just to print your certificate. But no, it's a government site. Nothing can be easy. So you will go to your transcript, click around, play with it. You're going to get here where you see this course. You're going to use a drop down and you're going to hit view certificate, and then you get your certificate. It looks like this. Here is my recommendation for you. Just create a folder, get Google Drive, create a folder, FFM certificates, and you save it every year. 2025 FFM certificate, 2026, every single year. I've got all of mine in there just in case. Okay. Then at that point, you are done. You are good to go. Now, what I would check on is give it a couple of days, at least 2 business days, and go check the completion site. Here is the site. You can click on this. I'm going to be giving you these PDFs or these screens where you can go and pull exactly what I have here. Okay. When you click on this, this is what it's going to look like. Okay. It's going to look like this. And what you're going to do is you're going to put your NPN and hit update table. Okay. And it will pull up every single year that you've been certified, your date. Okay. This means you're good to go. You'll see here, well, it's a couple of years I did shop and I didn't do it. I heard it was coming. It's not coming. I haven't done it in the past 5 years. There's no shop in Texas, and I mainly sell in Texas. In fact, I don't think there's any shop anywhere. So don't waste your time on shop. We're focusing on the individual marketplace. Now, the problem that I see with a lot of agents is over here, NPN valid, current plan year only. And it says yes. Well, for some agents, I think it says no, or it doesn't say anything, and guys are freaking out. Okay. So let's figure out, how do we fix this? And what does this really matter? If I'm certified, what does this matter? All right. So kind of Google this thing here on CMS and I found it. Wow. Okay. Why is my NPN not listed as validated on the agent and broker registration completion list? That means, let's go back over here. We see where it says valid, and it may say no, or it has, I think it's going to say no. Okay. All right. So here is what's happening. CMS contains NPNs for agents and brokers who have completed registration and training for the current year. The RCL, this is the registration completion list, has an NPN validation column to indicate if an agent and broker's NPN has been validated by being checked against the NIPR database. A valid NPN with an active licensure status and CMS approved health related line of authority in your state will receive a yes in the current year NPN column. Agents and brokers with a no in this one are not considered valid via the check against NIPR. If your NPN cannot be validated, your contact information will be removed from the help on demand. That's it. Okay. But again, you want to fix this. Why not get those free leads? So your NPN may not be listed as valid if there's a typo, an incorrect license number, or an incorrect NPN. Okay. Your license is expired. We shouldn't be selling insurance if your license expired. Okay. The LOA agreement associated with your NPN does not match. So again, if you have some issues here with this and you're seeing a no, you're going to have to get with the FFM producer help desk and have them help you out with this. But I would make sure that the information that's on when you register on the NPN on this site matches. Make sure that it is matching NIPR. So if you got married, you're not using your maiden name, you're using the married name, or vice versa, you got divorced and your names have changed, guys, you need to make sure that everything matches. If you put a hyphen on it, whatever it is on your last name, make it match what you have on NIPR. All right, that's what I got for you. Finally, guys, again, don't forget to comment, like, subscribe. We're trying to get to 10,000 by the end of the year. I really need your help. That's an aggressive growth goal that I have for myself. But also, if you click the more description, you're going to have the links to these documents that I shared with you so that you can use them when you're certified in case you have any issues. I will also have a lot more information down below. I'm going to have my ACA Smart Book. If you're doing Medicare, I have a Medicare Smart Book. It's a one-time purchase. You get lifetime updates. Okay, you also are going to get my ACA 101 course. If you are partnered up with somebody else, you want to stay over there, you want to work with somebody else, but they provide zero training, which is how a lot of organizations work on ACA. You can buy my course and I'll train you. If you are wanting to work with us, the windows to transfer are open. But if you want to work with us, send me an email. I'll send you contracting. I'll get you set up for ACA. I'll get you set up for our dental and vision carrier that we use for ACA and the indemnity product that I use for ACA. So maybe you have ACA and you want those other things. I will also get you set up. Send me an email. Guys, here is my email. Okay, I just changed it on the screen. Send me an email at luis@360insurancegroup.com and I'll connect with you. Finally, down at the bottom, I'll also have my CRM. Guys, it is the premier CRM out there for insurance agents. Now, why use my link, my affiliate link? It's the same price as if you went to them. Here's the good thing. When you use my link, you get all of my workflows that I've created the entire time that we've used it. I have workflows for ACA, Medicare, life, dental and vision, auto insurance, and home insurance. We're building out commercial insurance workflows. And then the workflows that I have for ACA and Medicare, we're updating them. Okay, so we're making the words a little more professional. We're revamping them, so we're not using the same ones over and over and over. You will have access to all that. Okay, so if you want to use my affiliate link, it's down there below, down there at the bottom. And then finally, guys, ACA is just around the corner. There's a lot of opportunity to make money. Social media. You can use Shauna's course. I'll have her link down below. You can use, we're going to have a course that's tied with Oscar Gonzalez, and also with Alex Branding, with the founder of Agents CRM. And we're putting a 3-way package for ACA for you guys. Just don't have that ready yet, but it's coming. But if you want to advertise on social media, I've got Shauna's link. She's the one that helped me out. I'll have that down below for you. Well, guys, that's all I got for you. Again, don't forget, this is Luis Moreno with Think Medicare, Think ACA. Make sure you comment, like, and subscribe. Thank you, guys.